Alright, good evening. I've wanted to make this video for a little while, and that's because I assume that most of the people that watch the videos I upload aren't whales. They're not the top tier of players. Most of the feedback I get is on my beginner guides, and my beginner guides are the most viewed videos that I upload. And that's what I like to do anyway, just to go through beginner guides. So it occurred to me the other day, or actually a few weeks ago, because I'm just too lazy to do these things, that a video on how to actually do the Sith raid would be useful at a lower level. If you look at most of the Sith raid videos that you see, they're all heroic Sith raid videos. I don't have access to a heroic Sith raid anymore. I've changed guild. I don't have the heroic teams. I don't have a test account that I can run these things on. I'm just a regular free-to-play player who grinds the same as you guys. So I do the best with what I can, and I'm going to run through the functions of this, because the thing about the Sith raid is you don't want to auto it. You don't want to think, oh, it's too difficult and give up, or I don't have time and just give up and click auto, because you can do a lot more damage than you actually think you can if you just understand the mechanics of it. So that's the purpose of this, understanding the mechanics of the Sith raid to help you get through it quicker, so that perhaps you can help your guys make it not quite the 3 or 4 day journey that it is. So the reason it's so difficult is timing. Now, Nihlus has his Annihilate Punch, which is going to take out any of my team. And that has a countdown, as you can see up here in the top right, of 7. Right? In 7 turns, Nihlus is going to Superman Punch one of my guys, and one of my guys is going to be dead. Okay, that's what we need to watch out for. Now, there's all sorts of things that can speed that up, and we're going to look through all of those right now. But before that, I want to talk about the team and why I've chosen it. Don't worry too much about not having a Wampa or not having a Yoda or a BB-8. This is the best team I can muster in with the ones that I've got. You can put different players in, but I want to explain why I've got them here. So Barriss leads. The Barriss lead gives 8% of her health to all Jedi on the start of their turn. And healers get a healing boost in the Sith raid, and non-Jedi characters, i.e. the Wampa and BB-8, receive a 4% boost of Barriss's max health. So, noting that Nihlus and his cronies over there ignore protection and go straight for the jugular, so anything that can boost health is good. Okay, it's very good. So that's why she's in the lead. Wampa is there really just a smack. Ezra is there to debuff and to call Wampa to assist. Yoda is there to pass buffs onto Wampa and of course Ezra, and BB-8 is there to give the team Illuminated Destiny, which gives speed up, attack up, and everything else, right? So the whole thing really is about making Wampa stronger in this particular format, but you can work this out in any kind of way you like. So what are we looking at? Well, let's start at the top. The first thing we see is Nihlus's health bar. At the moment, he's 25%, and he's got this big purple thing here. Now, as you know, this is Nihlus's protection bar. But what may not be clear to you is why sometimes it goes up and sometimes it goes down. Put simply, once Nihlus affects defense down, the debuff on your character, and your character uses a basic attack, rather than taking damage from Nihlus, you're actually going to increase that protection bar. Okay, so if I were to, if let's say Yoda's turn now, let's say if Yoda had the little debuff above his head, little defense down, a debuff above his head, if I use the basic attack, I would simply add protection. Okay, so secondary attacks are very important in this. Okay, because primary attacks can be manipulated by Nihlus. On the left hand side you can see a little skull, a little star, and the number 15. Number 15 is the number of turns Nihlus has until he becomes enraged. As is the case with all of the raids, once the raid characters become enraged, you're pretty much done for. Yoda, hopefully it will happen this time, but Yoda can actually survive 4 or 5 hits from enrage because he's so tenacious. But really you've got 15 turns to do as much damage as you can, and this is where the T3 and T4 Sith raids differ to the heroic. In heroic, you can sometimes you sometimes don't have 15. You've only got a certain, you can get like 2 or 3 hits off, and you've got to get the max damage. But in T3 and T4, you have 15 hits. They're all going to get to 15. On the right hand side, we can see the number 7. Number 7 is important because that's how many turns Nihlus has before he reaches Annihilate. And as we're going to see during this fight, I have to judge how that's going to be affected. Now, rather than trying to explain how it works, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the fight, and I'm going to explain to you why I'm choosing to do what I'm doing with every shot. So first, I'm going to multi-attack with Yoda, and then I'm going to add Tenacity up and Foresight. BB-8 is going to do his best to illuminate Destiny. Wampa is going to use a secondary attack, and he's going to put his protection up. It doesn't make any difference whatsoever that his protection up. The secondary attack simply destroyed one of the minions and got one of the other ones gone. You can see because of the power of it, Nihlus' protection is also gone, so anything I add to Nihlus now is going to take a hit. Ezra is going to call the Wampa into a hit, and we're going to take some damage off. And I'm still on 7, so Barriss is going to hit. That's fine. Yoda's going to special. None of that matters. Wampa's going to hit. Illuminated Destiny. I don't want to waste my time on a cleanse because I'm going to need that in a minute probably. Yoda is going to special again, and then primary. Nihlus is now taken a buff, and his countdown has gone to 4. And Wampa's basic is going to add protection here. I'm going to use the hit on the little minion there rather than adding protection onto Nihlus. Now defense down has gone, he can cause damage again. Barriss is going to hit, and of course when Barriss hits with her basic, she also adds health to everybody. So you see protection here on Ezra and protection on Yoda isn't touched. It's immaterial completely. So BB-8 does that again. I'm going to resist the urge to cleanse that tenacity. And Wampa's going to hit again, and BB-8 is going to illuminate, and Yoda's going to pass the buffs. So now Yoda has passed defensive penetration up to Wampa, so Wampa's going to start hitting. Ezra is going to debuff in a second, so I'm glad I saved my debuff. So 1, 2, and right now the situation here is that Nihlus has his whatever it's called to slow people. I have no idea what this move is. Hang on. Drain Force. There we go. So Nihlus has got Drain Force ready to go. If Nihlus drains Force and I have a character with a defense down debuff on him, that also removes one of the turns of Nihlus's Annihilate, right? So it says 2 there, but it's actually 1 because of this. Right, and that's how you get into trouble. When all of your guys have got this little red debuff on, the Annihilate button gets sped up. Alright, so I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna keep the shield above here. I'm not gonna press that now. I'm gonna hope that I can get lucky. Do I? No, let's boost it. I've got to get him powerful. Never mind that. Okay, so now's my turn to debuff. That's good. Fine. See, now his next turn is going to be an Annihilate, right? So I judged that well. Had I pressed the little blue shield on Barriss, I would have been premature, and it would have been wasted. Now the thing about these little blue shields is you get 1 per punch, right? You get 1 per punch. If I activate the blue shield on Barriss and I activate the blue shield on Wampa, that means the next time Annihilate comes around, I won't have a blue shield to use because I would have already used it. So you really have to check out you have to look at these things one at a time. I'm going to use Barriss because my Barriss is extremely slow. So that goes there, that goes there. I'm really hoping she's slower than Nihlus, right? I'm hoping that Nihlus gets his speed bar up before Barriss gets hers up. Okay, I think I've done it well. So now let's hit. And let's call an assist. Okay, that's fine. Everything's going well. Let's get them charged. Let's hit again. Okay, good. And Hit and spread. There we go. Look at Wampa now. Those debuffs are ridiculous. Bang. Perfect. Okay. So as you can see now, Nihlus has done his Superman punch. He hit Barris, and his reset is now up to 6. Okay, so I've avoided that punch. Now my next job is to basically keep doing damage until the next time it comes around. Fortunately, all of these attacks are going to attack Barris, but she's not going to die because of this protection shield. And because I haven't used her health regen, that's going to be the move that comes to me next. So BB-8, let's continue to make him as good as possible. Put Yoda in there for 41. Let's get rid of all of those guys. Let's keep going with BB-8. Now you see, it's her turn. She's going to take her turn. The green shield is going to expire, but because I haven't used her heal, that's going to happen. And essentially, Nihlus's punch was, I'm not going to say wasted, but it was wasted. All he did was remove her protection. So Ezra is going to debuff and hit for 45. Yoda's going to keep going. And we're going to keep these things going. No problem. Because of Yoda's tenacity, when Nihlus uses Drain Force, none of my guys are affected right now. I'm not gonna call this power move because I want to take advantage of all of this stuff. 58, it was worth it. Okay, and we're gonna call him again. Lovely job. Okay, so you can see I've got the little debuff there, which is a shame, but I can now get rid of that. There we go, and let's spread some more. Okay, great. Let's illuminate. Oh, that's a shame. Look at that. It's a shame that fell to Ezra. That expose is going to be taken by Ezra. Look how close that was to being a Wampa. That could have been an 80,000 hit at this stage. Never mind. I'll take what I've been given. Let's get a 1 and a 2. It's got defense up as well. I really need Ezra to cleanse that. 72, that's not bad. Let's keep that going. Yeah, deflected, deflected. I'll give you one more of those. 72. He's going to take his turn in 2 goes. Okay, I could have saved that, but I really wanted to get a bigger hit because he's got all the stuff on him. Whoa. See that protection bar go up there at the top? It's because Ezra's second hit, he had defense down. So that's what happens now. So if I were to hit with BB-8, for example, essentially nothing would happen. So let's use the special because Wampa's also got the red shield. Let's cleanse him and hit at the same time. And he's brought those guys back. Yay, counter, thank you. Okay, so Nihlus's next shot is going to be a death dealer. Problem I face now though is my Yoda's pretty quick. So is the Wampa. So who's faster? Is it going to be Nihlus? I think I'm going to have to do it on the Wampa. Oh, I hate this decision. I'm going to have to do it on the Wampa. I'm going to have to hope. No, but Yoda's nearly already there. Oh. Okay, Yoda's going to do it. It's going to be Yoda. Because Nihlus has got speed up as well. Please don't attack Yoda, because if that... Oh, no, I took the risk. I took the risk. I've got to save that health up. Got to take the risk. I think I've done the right thing. Yes. See? Oh, that's so good when that happens. Oh, so good when that happens. Let's get one of those on. Oh, that's nice. Come to Ezra again. No problem. I've got some minions to hit. You go there. Thank you. You can go there. No, you've got to heal. You've got to heal Yoda. That's it. And Wampa can take care of this. Right, let's see. Let's put this down. Let's see what happens here. All of those. Shame defense penetration isn't there. What do we get? Oh, 70. I was hoping for more than that. Alright, let's keep those going. So you can see that as my turns tick down, there's only 5 turns left. It's really just about timing and watching what happens with Nihlus's Superman punch. If you get the timing right, and I got the timing right this time. Ooh, let's clear it. Let's give a hit. At 93, am I going to get a 100k hit this round? I think it's going to be Ezra's turn to take the punch. Okay, it's definitely going to be Ezra's turn. It's definitely right. Let's illuminate again. Okay, no, that's fine. I think Nihlus is faster than Ezra for me, but I've only got 2 turns left anyway, so it doesn't matter. I've got the luxury of, I actually have the luxury of Wampa being able to. All right, let's come on. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Oh, 79. Such a letdown. I have the luxury that because there's only 2 turns left, I've still got 2 shields to use. Oh, I've got one appear on Barris as well. Fantastic. I've got plenty of options now. So even if Ezra does have a go, no, I've only got 2 turns left, so I may as well just do the hits. There, lovely, lovely. Got all the way to the end. Look at that. No, keep the. I've only got 1 shot left, so I've got to grind these hits out. That's going to be good. Right, I've put the shield on her because I've only got 1 turn before Nihlus gets to enrage. If he gets enraged and she has this shield on, I'm still going to get extra hits with these guys because she is going to take all the damage. There we go, he's enraged and he can't kill her. So that's actually really useful. That's really useful. Let's get rid of those. Oh, that's a shame. Never mind, I can still put one on the Wampa. Yep, let's put one on there. It'll give me some more time with the other guys. 1. Okay, no problem. Doesn't matter. Wampa can take. Oops, Wampa can take some punishment. All right, now hit. 51. I've got an extra 51. There's no point in illuminating because they're all going to be dead in a minute. 1. Boop. No point in spreading the buffs. Just got to hit as much as I can now. That's nice. Oh, go on. See, anything now is just a bonus. Bonus 43. I'll take a bonus 43, and that's it. That's game over. So it's really, like I said, it's about getting to the end. It's about monitoring the force punch, the Superman punch, whatever you want to call it. You know, not the biggest of scores, but certainly for T3, T4, it's, you know, nearly 3 million isn't bad.